All right. It's 12:30 p.m. in the day. And guess where we heading to? Guess where we landed? JFK, New York. Yes, JFK, New York Airport. And here we taking that teletrain. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so of course the boss lady, she want to come with all species repair, just to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Yeah, so she could have come supervise, but you know me, ain't no supervising. We're gonna put her to work. All right. So this is our first time taking one of these trains within the airport. So we had to take it to Terminal 8 because we are heading to. Wait for it. What does that say, guy? We are heading to Golden Krust. And this is my first time here. So right here I'm surveying the place to see what needs to get done. But we figure it out. So now it's 11:45 p.m. They are closed because we couldn't work throughout the day when business is being operated. So they closed at 11:30 and I started working at 11:45. So right here is my first time looking inside this attic space to see what we can do. So all my tools are in my suitcase. As you can see, we come prepared and we travel anywhere in the world. You want us? Just consult the office and we'll make it happen. So here I am. Lucky enough, there was 2 Cat 6 already there. So we are making a connection here. We're going to put a connector on and we're just going to extend that line. Install 2 cameras on one side of the store, opposite each other, and then another one on the next side. And then there was one already installed inside the kitchen in the back. So here's my toner. We're going to tone those lines. See if we can find it on the switch that's in the network rack. Alright, so here we are going in the back where the rack is. And we're going to try to find those lines. So here we are. There's some wires that the customer had. Alright, so we untangling it. And we covering their appliances because we don't want to make a mess. Alright. So I already know where I'm going to put that camera. I'm knocking to see where it's hollow so we don't drill through any studs or anything like that. So that's where the first camera going to go. And I got my fishing rod. So we're just going to try to fish it over as far as we can. And I got my little gopher pole so I can reach for that little rod that we push up. And of course, guys, we're going to put the supervisor to work. So we got the pole. So now I'm just going to tape on the line that we're going to pull over there. All right. And we're going to put that supervisor lady to work. Because she want to come. So we're going to put her to work. She ain't going to stand up and just looking cute, So there she is assisting me to pull that through. There she is. All right. So we're just making the ends on that and we're just going to connect. There go the end. We're just going to connect those 2 lines together. So we're going to work on the second camera. Again, I'm knocking. This comes with experience. I can know where it's hollow. Alright. Right here we just put in little holes to put the anchor, the little plastic anchor, so we could screw those screws through. Alright. There goes the little plastic anchors we're putting in. We're just gonna knock those in. And then that's the bracket for the camera. I'm gonna screw that up. And that's the camera we're attaching to the wire that we just ran. And then we're just gonna snap that into place. We're gonna do the next side. We got 2 cameras down. And I think we did this in less than an hour. Those 2 cameras. Maybe an hour and a half. Who knows? I think it's less than an hour though. And guys, if you're ever in the JFK Airport and want some good Caribbean food, Terminal 8. Alright, Terminal 8, where baggage claim is, you get some good Jamaican food. So here I am. I had to take down one of those Cinch screen and try to squeeze in a little wire there for the third camera. This one was challenging. It took me a while to kind of figure out what I'm going to do, but I figured it out. We put a hole there, put it through that little space right there, and as you can see, we got a wire over. So there was a wire that's already pre-ran behind the Cinch TV. They ran two lines. One is used for the TV, the monitor, and the other one, it was available, so I used the other one. It's almost, I'm not gonna say difficult to run a line straight to the switch, but what happened is there's a firewall, and you know, when there's a firewall from the kitchen to the front, you have to use a special silicone. If you have to put a hole through it, you have to use that red silicone, the fire rated silicone, and we didn't have any, and we didn't want to do that, so we used the existing lines that were ran already. Everything is to code, and we do it the right way. All right, again, you want some good Caribbean food, it's now in the JFK Airport. Golden Krust is now in the JFK Airport, Terminal 8, where baggage claim is. All right, good food. So here we're just putting the TV back together, putting everything back together, and yeah, it was fun. We did everything in one night, and it was fun. So we're just putting everything back together here, close up the attic, and yeah, call it a night. So we're just gonna clean up, put the ladder back in the back, and there goes the other camera. I didn't put that one, somebody else did. All right. But here's a quick review of the cameras in the store. Got one in each corner. The other one right over there. And the last one right in the next corner. That's all we need for that little room, 3 cameras. Alright. We're closing up now. Going home, get some sleep, because look, it's 3:30 a.m. Store open at I think 6:30 or 5:30. But yeah, we have another store to go to. There's another location in Parsons Jamaica Avenue, so we're gonna go to that store tomorrow. Actually, today. So in a few hours, I should say. So I'm just gonna go home, get some sleep, head to the next store, because we gotta install a kiosk in the next store. All right, so stay tuned for day 2. All right, day 2, next day. Guess who is working? The boss lady. Look at her. She was just standing around, bored, has nothing to do, and she just decided to help out. So she's serving the customers. Again, guys, she's a professional, well trained to do this kind of stuff. Yeah, she is. But anyway, there I am unboxing the Toast Kiosk. This kiosk will allow customers to make their own orders when they come in the store. They could just select what they want and pay for it, and all they gotta do is come to the front and collect and go, just to make process a little bit quicker. All right, so here we are putting the network card and the power cord and everything in the back of the screen. We're just gonna program it, get it ready. Unfortunately, we can't get to install this today because the mounting bracket that come with this screen, there's no way to mount it in this store. So we had to order a special freestanding mount that we're going to use. So unfortunately, I have to go back to Florida, where I'm from, and then fly back down another day to install that. with other works that we still have to do. We still have a lot of work to do. I see a lot of improvement that's needed, and we're just gonna do everything stage by stage. But we're gonna get them right. All right. So here we are programming a touch screen. There we are. Congratulations. All right. But just stay tuned, guys. Just stay tuned for the next video when we go back to New York, because we're going to show you how we install that toast Kiosk system on a freestanding stand, and show you how it works and everything. Alright. Thanks again for watching. And if you need me to do any kind of camera work, TV mounting, Kiosk system, it don't matter, signage screen, it don't matter, hit me up. All right, peace.